Hey guys, it's Trent from The World Guy. Welcome back to the channel. Today guys, bringing another edition of quarterback situation. Today guys, we're going to be looking at the NFC West, every team in the NFC West, and you have to excuse me because my voice is like really dry, so I'm going to be taking sips throughout this entire thing, so hopefully you do not mind. Ugh, a good kombucha. No, I'm just kidding. It's not kombucha. I'm not a douchebag. I'm trying to get my mouth dry for Freddie. Or I'm trying to get my mouth wet. Anyway, okay, yeah, let's get started. We'll start with the team that won the NFC West last year, the Rams. The Rams currently have Jared Goff, Brendan Allen, Blake Bortles, and John Wolford. Now, Jared Goff, it's kind of weird. Ever since Carson Wentz got his contract, the Rams are like, yeah, we'll wait. And it's like, if you really believe in Jared Goff, I think you would sign him right away. I think it'd be different if the Rams got Carson Wentz instead. I think they'd be like, I think they probably already have a Super Bowl by now. But it is kind of concerning. It's the same thing with Dak Prescott that they haven't paid him yet. And it's kind of like, I mean, it could be that they're waiting for the new collective bargaining agreement or something like that. But it is kind of unsettling, even though he got them to the Super Bowl. But it's not just the quarterback. And Jared Goff, honestly, I think he's overhyped as shit. I mean, I really don't see the hype behind Jared Goff. I honestly think that he's just a product of Sean McVay's system. You know, I think if he went anywhere else, he'd probably be only average. But that's just me. I mean, Rams fans are probably like, oh, Jared Goff is 10 times better than Carson Wentz, even though it's total bullshit. Brendan Allen is also on the team. He's been on the injured reserve the last, 2 years. I think this is a year where he gets edged out by Blake Bortles and John Wolford. Surprisingly, a guy gets edged out by Blake Bortles. But Brendan Allen, last year, he's in the preseason, didn't look that good, along with Sean Mannion. I'm surprised that they kept him, but I think this is the year that he gets edged out, because I do think the backups are better than he is. Speaking of, Blake Bortles, I know people give him crap for being, the worst quarterback last year, and everything like that, being, the 70th best quarterback or whatever, but I think with Sean McVay, he can get a little better. I don't think he'll be a starter again, but I think with Sean McVay, maybe Sean McVay can turn any quarterback into a great star. I mean, we saw with Jared Goff, so maybe with Blake Bortles he can be better. But I really do think that Blake Bortles is, I think he will be better. I think he will be the backup quarterback. I mean, he still got the Jaguars to the AFC Championship. That's still stumbling on his resume. That's why he was given the shot here with the Los Angeles Rams. I'll be really excited to see him in the preseason and see what he can do. And finally, they have John Wolford. He was with the Arizona Hotshots in the AAF. Really loved the hot shots. They were hot, as you could say. John Wolford was pretty good with the teams. I'm not surprised that he was able to find a team. I'm rooting for him to edge out Brendan Allen, and hopefully he makes the squad as a third stringer, because I really do like John Wolford. And this will be the first time I think I've done this in the video, or for these quarterback situations. But I think the Rams should get Luis Perez back. They're the ones who actually brought him in as an undrafted rookie last year. And I think they cut him before preseason or something like that. And then he went to the AAF, where you can say he was more of a product of just having Trent Richardson and having a good run game and stuff like that. But Luis Perez, I think, has a lot of raw talent. He was with the Eagles, but they cut him. I think he has a lot of raw talent. I think if they don't believe in Jared Goff, bring in Luis Perez, see what he can do for your team. That'd be really cool to see Sean McVay work with Luis Perez, but currently he's still a free agent, so hopefully he finds a place. Next, the Seattle Seahawks. I shouldn't have done that because that made my mouth super dry. I'm not a professional, okay? Currently, they have Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, and Paxton Lynch. And I thought they had another guy, an undrafted guy named Tyrion Christian or something like that. I didn't see him on the Wikipedia page, so I guess they cut him. I thought he was going to be used as a third-string Taysom Hill type player, but he's not there anymore, I think. So I'll just talk about these three. Russell Wilson, he's the highest paid quarterback in the league. Is he the best quarterback? No, but I do think he has made the Seahawks relevant. And, I think he can still keep this team relevant for years to come. And, he's going to be with the team for a long time. He's done a lot of good things for the team. I mean, he was a third-round pick, and now he's the starter for the league, and he's the highest paid quarterback. So, Russell Wilson, bravo. Oh, you have Geno Smith behind him last year. They wanted to make sure they had a good backup quarterback just in case he went down. They had Brett Hundley last year. This year they got Geno Smith. And I think it's a solid get, a solid backup. And Russell Wilson never gets injured anyway, so, there's no point. And then they have Paxton Lynch, the third stringer. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a practice squatter or a third stringer. Paxton Lynch, yeah, he was a first round pick. Kind of sucks because like he had a lot of hype behind him. He never lived up to what the Denver Broncos, but the Seahawks. I mean, he's definitely not going to try to get the starter position, but maybe he can get better. I don't know. I think he just ends up being the third stringer or he ends up getting cut. But Paxton Lynch, it'll be really exciting to see what he does with the Seahawks in the preseason. Next. The San Francisco 49ers, they currently have Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Mullins, C.J. Beathard, and Wilton Speight. Okay, I'm going to talk about Wilton Speight first because I don't know anything about him. But I don't think there was any point in getting him unless they just wanted to have 3 good quarterbacks because, well, I guess it's not, I don't know why. You're probably like, well, why are you bitching about that? Well, because I really like Nick Mullins and C.J. Beathard. I think they're the best backups, the best second and third stringers in the league. Like, really. I think Kyle Shanahan knows how to work with quarterbacks. And the reason why it didn't work out with Jimmy Garoppolo last year is because, well, he got injured. And the reason why Nick Mullins ended up sucking because a lot of injuries plagued the team. But now his team should be healthy. Jimmy Garoppolo, I am rooting for. It'd be really cool to see him and Tom Brady go at least once. It'd be really cool to see that. Will he be better? I am a little scared that he won't be as good as a lot of people think. And the San Francisco 49ers released all the money. But if he ends up being a flop, try out Nick Mullins and C.J. Beathard. I think they still have a chance, at least with Kyle Shanahan, to be starters. Nick Mullins showed a lot of good stuff last year, and C.J. Beathard shows a lot of toughness. Maybe C.J. Beathard could be used as a Taysom Hill type player. Kyle Shanahan's smart because C.J. Beathard's tough. He's really tough, and he's a good quarterback still too. But I think he could be used as that type of player. Nick Mullins, again, an undrafted rookie, free agent, like how long ago, and I think he's going to end up being the immediate backup. Wilton Speight, I don't know who's going to be able to push. I mean, I think maybe C.J. Beathard, but Nick Mullins I do really like a lot. It'd be really cool to see him. I mean, hey, if he's the future of the franchise, that'd be cool because then you would have a number 4, a number 8 with Steve Young, and 16 with Joe Montana. So that'd be pretty cool. And finally, Arizona Cardinals, they have Kyler Murray, Brett Hundley, Chad Kenoff, and Drew Anderson. Don't know anything about Drew Anderson. Don't know much about Chad Kenoff. They had him last year, so there's obviously something that they like about him. It'll just be between Drew Anderson and Chad Kenoff. I expect one of them to be on the practice squad next year. Brett Hundley, I think, will end up being the second string guy, even though he says he's trying to fight for the first. He thinks he can win the starting job. I don't think he can. I think he's more of like a running quarterback, instead of like a quarterback who runs. So, but, I mean, I still think he's a fine backup, though. I think he'll be a good backup for this team for about a year. And Kyler Murray, I'm really rooting for him. I really hope he ends up being the future of the franchise. I really hope this whole thing with Cliff Kingsbury and him finally being together in an NFL team will be like something that we look back ages ago and be like, man, this was kismet. Like, this was meant to happen. Really rooting for Kyler Murray. I mean, this Cardinals team, I'm really excited to see in the preseason. I mean, they're stacked. They got a lot of good players on offense and defense. I'm really excited for the Cardinals. I mean, they're probably the team I'm most excited for in the NFC West. So, that has been my quarterback situation for each team in the NFC West. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next, I'm going to be looking at the AFC North. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Trent, Other Guy, and I'll see you guys next time.